And welcome everyone to T. Dale Hancock Gym here at Hamilton High School. We have a big matchup for you tonight, number 1 versus number 5. Desert Vista in town to take on the slumping Hamilton Huskies. They have lost 3 straight games, including their last Tuesday loss to Chandler on the road. Back at home tonight, looking to rebound against a tough team. And the shot is no good, but he gets his rebound. That's John Solomon. First shot good. And whistle there. And it's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Desert Vista ball. Number 10, Deshaun LeKay for the inbound. Lob pass finds Sorry Igudaro.
Number 2, Justin Fisher, his first team foul.
The inbound is up and no good. He gets his own rebound, throws it up again, and it's good. Hamilton down 4-0 early. Inbound from Knight to Hinkle, goes back to Knight. Knight's guarded by Malik Mack. And he gets across half court. Hands it off to Hinkle. Hinkle hands it off to Jamar Brown. Jamar Brown for 3. No good. And the rebound tipped off of Andrew Hinkle's fingers. And it's going to be collected by John Solomon. Solomon up ahead to Igudaro. He hands it off to Deshaun LeKay. LeKay over to Igudaro. Igudaro walks in, and it goes off the glass, and it's good. And now Desert Vista's up 6-0. Here, Omar Knight collects the inbound. He's once again guarded by Mack. Hands off to Justin Fisher. Fisher finds Knight. Knight tried to walk in. Christian Valley for 3. No good. Off the rim. Here, LeKay tries to make a spin move. He lost the ball. He's able to get it back, and there's 3 Hamilton Huskies right there looking to try and take the ball from him, and they're unable to. And it's going to be a jump ball, Hamilton ball. Here, Omar Knight with the inbound to Andrew Hinkle. Hinkle over to Omar Knight. Omar Knight taking his time, trying to evade past Mack. Takes the screen from Hinkle. Bounce pass to Hinkle. Hinkle the jumper, and it is blocked or tipped. And it's rebounded by Igudaro. Dar finds Mack. Mack, nice pass to Solomon, and that ball was tipped out of his hands. He wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. Jamar Brown, the stretch pass to Christian Valley. Valley's going to walk in, and it goes off the glass, and it's good. And there's Hamilton's first points of the game. Christian Valley. LeKay calling a play. He's going to hand over to Mack. Mack back to LeKay. LeKay guarded by Justin Fisher. He now finds Andrew King. King the floater to Mack. Mack lost it. Solomon was able to pick it up. King dumps it off to Solomon. Solomon off the rim, no good. Mack gets the rebound. Mack tried to give it to Igudaro, but there are a bunch of Huskies in the lane. Here comes Omar Knight. Omar Knight driving down. It's going to go off the glass, and he's going to get the foul. And it's going to be on LeKay. And Omar Knight's going to go to the line to try and close the gap here early on in the first quarter. 2:38 gone. The first shot is up and is good. Omar Knight collects his first point of the game. And the second shot is good. And Hamilton has closed the gap to within 2 now. After struggling to score early, looking like they maybe found their touch here. And the shot is up. And no, oh no, it looked like it was going to go out. And it came in. That was Deshaun LeKay. He's averaging 19.2 points per game. So he's obviously a player that you want to watch out for. Shooting 55% field goal percentage. Omar Knight's going to drive in untouched. And maybe a shove there. And Mack walks in. Oh, find LeKay. LeKay's hurt. And the shot is no good. King tried to get the rebound, and it's going to be on Desert Vista. Ooh, LeKay looked like he walked hard there. Maybe it's a quad injury or something. And Andrew King's going to get the foul for Desert Vista, his first personal. Inbound for Knight, picked up by Justin Fisher. Justin Fisher trying to get Malik Mack off him. He's going to hand off to Omar Knight. Omar Knight's double guarded. Nice lob pass to Andrew Hinkle. Hinkle's going to walk in, switches hands, And then no good. And the stretch pass to Malik Mack. Mack's going to walk in off the glass. No good. Justin Fisher now taking it the other way. Both teams not shooting very well. Just Jamar Brown for 3, and it's good. And Jamar Brown scores his first 3 points of the game. And Hamilton keeping it close here. Just about the halfway point of the first quarter. 9-4 Desert Vista. LeKay for 3. Good. He made it look easy. And inbound for Jamar Brown finds Andrew Hinkle. Desert Vista applying the pressure. Tried the lob pass, just barely got to Hinkle. Justin Fisher. Fisher to Brown. Brown in the corner. Brown gets out of it for 3. Off the glass, no good. Or off the rim, no good. Solomon tried to get the rebound, and it went off a few players, and Solomon did not think that they went off of him. Nonetheless, it's going to be Hamilton ball. And John Solomon will be subbed out, and Marcus Waddy enters the game now. Or Wadey, excuse me. 12-7 Desert Vista here. Jamar Brown gets the pass, hands it off to Hinkle. Hinkle finds Justin Fisher. That ball went almost out of bounds. He's able to recollect it. Over to Omar Knight. Omar Knight looking. You search for something to Andrew Hinkle. Hinkle guarded by King. Now to Brown. Brown finds Valley. Valley for 3. No good. Off the rim. Rebounded by Wadey. Wadey carries it up half court. He hands it over to Iguodaro. Back to Wadey. Huskies giving him a little bit of space. He's going to take it. Nice pass for 3. King. Good. Desert Vista is shooting well here. Jamar Brown trying to find something. He finds Hinkle. Hinkle's guarded by Iguodaro to Justin Fisher. Fisher. Desert Vista on him hard, and it's going to be over and back, and it's going to be Desert Vista ball. Brennan Rice and Zachary Lewis checking in the game now for the first time. Andrew Hinkle and now they're just going to call a timeout for Hamilton. We'll be right back in a little bit. For our first update of the game, here's the Dallas Pantry.
Thanks, Connor. So, at the beginning, we saw Desert Vista. 6'8" John Sullivan made his first 2 points of the game, later followed by Iguodaro starting the game in favor of the away team. Hamilton's number 5 value makes a good start for the Huskies, and Oberon follows up with 2 more. Jamar Brown makes a clean 3-pointer, and we see much back and forth for the rest of the game to have a total now of 15-7 with Desert Vista in the lead. Desert Vista has 2 main advantages over Hamilton right now, and that seems to be height and precision. The amount of 3-pointers coming from their team is just incredible. We can really see what's happening here. The play into number 3, Marcus Wade. Passing the ball to Lakou. Against Fisher. To Iguodaro. To go up for the 2, but he misses, and the ball stays inbound, but goes out of bounds by Desert Vista. Want to keep it? All right. It's Hamilton ball now. Fisher passes it over to Knight, who goes down the court against, back to Fisher. And Valley shoots the 3 but misses.
Foul whistled against Hamilton. Number 5, Jamar Brown, his first.
Foul by Jamar Brown. Number 10, look who has the ball down the paint. Over to Wadey, where he loses the ball, and this is to Jordan Fisher. A lot of back and forth throughout the game here. Struggle for the ball. And it is now Husky ball.
23, Thompson checks in.
Number 23, Tayan Thompson, just checked in for the away team. And Omar Knight passed the ball to Jamar Brown.
Foul whistled on the play. Number 10, McHugh, his second.
Number 10, Luku
13, Brown.
fouled Jamar Brown, Hamilton team, to shoot 2 shots. And up for the first one, he makes it. Second shot, he makes it. Down the paint, we have Wadey passing the ball off to Luku. Back to Wadey. Over to number 21, Andrew King. Back to Luku. And Ihadaro. And number 23, Thompson goes up for the layup but misses. It's now Hamilton ball. Christian Valle leading this next play. Down the paint, passes it over to Omar Knight. Back to Valle, who runs down the court in the fast break, but it's intercepted by number 21, Andrew King. Jamar Brown with the ball, guarded by number 21, King. Valle's passed the ball to Fisher. Looking for an open spot. Omar Knight to pass the ball off to Valle. Back to Fisher. To Jamar Brown. To Valle. To go Fisher up for the 3, but he doesn't make it. And out of bounds by the Huskies.
Rice first.
Brendan Rice's first foul of the game. Thunderball. Luku passed it off to Wadey, carrying the ball down the court. An arranged play here. Getting number 23 back over to Luku, who makes the 3-pointer. To Husky ball, off to Omar Knight, who runs down into a fast break. Passes it off to Jamar Brown, but is intercepted by Wadey. Down the court, but has lost the ball from number 10, Luku. Hamilton ball. Jordan Fisher, top of the court. Off to Valle, who's makes his layup. And at the end of the first quarter, we have Desert Vista 18, Huskies 11, with a total of 3 fouls each. 4 fouls on the Huskies, and 5 on Desert Vista. Can see much. It was 3? Oh. 3 fouls each. What's that? Just
Working on the weekend like usual. Way out for the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing
we'll be back after a break.
haven't done my taxes, I'm too tired.
Yeah, both teams struggled to score at first, but later on in the game they started to find their footing. Desert Vista really hot from 3-point land, especially LaKay. He's made a couple 3-pointers now, and then obviously you saw Andrew King right at the end there to extend the lead to 9, and then Christian Valle on the quick inbound with 5 seconds left, able to rush right to the basket, get the layup, kind of end Desert Vista's hot start, and we'll see what the Huskies can do here in the second quarter. Back to Dallas.
Sure? All right.
Hinkle back in for the Huskies.
I just got to learn it. King passes it off And it's intercepted by number 4, Zachary Lewis. And the ball,
Husky ball.
it's going to go to Husky ball with Lewis at the top of the court, passing it off to number 10, Henkel.
By Henkel.
He makes his 2 points. Over to number 3, Wadey, passing the ball off to number 23, Thompson. To number 21, King. Back to Wadey. Back to Malik Mack. Over to King, who passes it off to Thompson. Where Thunder has the ball at the top of the key. Over to King. And Wadey goes up for the
Fouls whistled against
layup, but is intercepted by Hinkle,
his first.
and he gets
2 shots.
2 shots.
Wade.
He's up at the line for his first shot, and he makes it. Second shot, and it's good. From Lewis tonight, back to Lewis, back tonight, playing a game of keep away, but it's intercepted by number 22, Malik Mack, and it's back in the Huskies' hands. From Fisher to Lewis. Off to Brown. To Hinkle. Back to Fisher. To Knight. Trying to find an opening to make a clear shot, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Hamilton ball.
Hamilton ball. Off the side of the court. Lewis starts with the ball. Runs it off to outbounds. Oh, saved by Omar Knight. Justin Fisher with the ball.
Desert Vista really applying the defense there. They're not giving the Huskies any room even in their own half court. It's probably one of their big keys this season, why they've been beating a lot of teams is the way they have.
From the ball, number 22 goes for a jump shot. Malik Mack, but he misses.
Hamilton ball.
It's now Hamilton ball, and
32, Will Coates checks in.
32. Will Coates checks in, and Omar Knight starts with the ball at the top, passes it off to Lewis. Down the court, passing it off to Knight. Over to Brown, who goes up for the 3, and he misses. Back down the court to number 21, King. Over to 23. Thompson makes his shot.
By Thompson.
Knight is Fisher. Timeout. It's called by something's happening on the court here. And there seems to be a misconception with the coaches and the referee.
They ref decreed that there was a delay of game warning, whatever that meant.
Wadey's got the ball, guarded by Fisher. Over to number 32 with the ball, where the ball is fouled, and it's Husky ball. Up to Valet with the ball, passing it off to Knight. It was back off to Fisher. Back to Knight. Trying to move down the court slowly. where Valet gets the ball, but is heavily guarded by Desert Vista's defense. Jamar Brown has the ball. Over to Knight. Hinkle's got the ball, guarded by number 21, Andrew King, who moves down, and Fisher goes up for a pass. Over to Valet, who misses his three, and Jamar falls with the ball. It was a travel. Thunder ball, over to Wadey. Down Wadey with the ball, over to King, and the ball is thrown out of bounds.
Nice read by Jamar there. Able to see what the Desert Vista player is doing, able to get a hand it away. Too bad he wasn't able to fully intercept the pass there.
Up at half court is Andrew King with the ball. Passing it over to number 22, Thompson, to 21, back to King, who makes his three-pointer. At the top of the court, we see Knight pass it off to Fisher, who passes it to Brown to catch the ball and throw it over heads and Valet for the three, but misses. Fisher tries to regain his sense of control and passes the ball to Jamar Brown for a three-pointer. Score is 25-16 with the Huskies down. At the court, we see Wadey again passing the ball off to number 32, Coates. And Knight brings the ball down the court to Jamar Brown, who goes for the three and makes it. That's his second three of the game. It's Wadey to have the ball again. Pass it off to number 5, Solomon, who goes up for the layup but misses again. Back over to number 23, Thompson, who goes for the three and misses. Where just Fisher tries to keep the ball in. And Jamar has the ball, passes it over to Omar Knight, carrying the ball down the court. Passing the ball off to Hinkle. And over to number 3, Christian Valet. Back over to Jamar Brown, who goes up for another three, but misses this one. Jordan Fisher goes for the rebound, but is intercepted by number 5, Solomon. King has the ball, passes it off to Solomon, who calls over for Wadey, gets the ball. Carrying the ball around the court. Wadey keeps the ball, is looking for an open spot. And his coach calls the timeout.
Timeout.
Nice little run there by Jamar Brown. He was able to get the ball in an open area, and he was able to fire a couple threes off, bring the Huskies back in the game. Although Desert Vista's just really been killing them with that suffocation on defense. Nonetheless, Jamar Brown leading the way with 11 points of the Huskies 19. In fact, all of the Huskies' 19 points have been scored by players currently on the floor right now. We'll see if the Huskies can continue it there. It'll be Desert Vista ball. Going back to Dallas.
Moving back into the next play. Off the side of the court, number 5, John Solomon with the ball, passing it off to Wadey, who's guarded by Omar Knight. Passes the ball off to number 24, Idaharo, who misses his three. Down to Fisher, passes it off to Valet, who goes up for the 2 and makes it.
By Valley.
Down for a fast break with number 10, Luku has the ball. Over to Wadey.
Desert Vista has become ice cold here in the last 2.5 minutes. Notice their last 3-4 drives now have just ended up at nothing. Hamilton capitalizing. They pulled it within 4, although they just did capitalize there.
Desert Vista has the Huskies drowning in threes tonight, with the defense just overwhelmingly strong and their skills on point. With Valet at the ball now, off to Fisher, who's guarded by 2 people on the Desert Vista team, who retrieve the ball and go back down the court to number 3, Wadey. Passing it off to number 5, Solomon. Back off to 3. Wadey carrying the ball through the court, trying to find an open spot. Eventually passes it to number 24, Igdaharo, who goes up for the 2 but misses. With Jordan Fisher has the ball, down to Omar Knight. Back down the court. With 46 seconds left, Jamar Brown finds the ball over to Fisher, who goes up for the 3 and makes it, which is his first 3 of the game. Down the court, we have number 10, Laku, who keeps the ball, passing it off to eventually back to Wadey. To Laku, to Wadey. To Thompson, to Laku, who goes up for the, but misses his shot. And it's out on the Huskies. Thunder ball. With half a second to go, it's Desert Vista ball on their side of the court. He goes up for the 3 and almost makes it, but it was intercepted by Jamar Brown. That's halftime.
Not a bad first half for the Huskies. They hung in with the number 1 team for the half, only down by 4, although both teams haven't been shooting very well, particularly Desert Vista. They shot 1 for 8 in their last 9 drives to the to the basket. Hamilton starting to heat up, especially Jamar Brown, 11 of the Huskies' 24 points in the half. And we'll be right back for second quarter of action here at TTL Hancock Gym.
Ball to start the third.
And we're back here for the third quarter. Omar Knight takes the inbound. Hands it over to Jamar Brown for three. Oh, and it bounces in and out. And it's going to be Hamilton ball as it bounced off of, I believe, Solomon's hand. And Justin Fisher here to take the inbound. Hamilton only down by 4 to the number 1 team in the state and in 6A. Team coming off a 48-44 overtime win. Jamar Brown off the inbound, and it goes in. Nice pass, and Hamilton closed the gap to 2. Desert Vista currently on a 9-game win streak following their holiday tournament loss to J. Sarah Catholic in California. Like I mentioned earlier, they went on the road last Tuesday against Highland, 48-44. King hands it over to LeKay. LeKay guarded by Fisher. He's going to hand it off to Mack. Mack takes the screen from Iguodaro. Apologize. LeKay backs out. Screwdriver it, hands it off to Mack. Mack guarded by Valley. Just about a minute gone here in the quarter. Hands out to King. Had a little bit of difficulty there. He was able to get it off nonetheless. Hamilton started to be a little bit more aggressive defensively. Iguodaro throws it up off the glass. No good. And Desert Vista continues their shooting woes. So it's about the mid-second quarter. One of the highest scoring teams in Arizona. Failed to hit the 30-point mark in the first half. And the tip off of King is going to remain Hamilton's ball here. Hamilton, like we mentioned earlier, on a 3-game losing streak. They, in fact, played Desert Vista in the Fear the Hop tournament on November 27th. Desert Vista coming away with a 77-49 win. They really handed it to Hamilton. A lot has changed then. And Omar Knight here with the inbound to Hinkle. Hinkle hands it off to Valley. Valley guarded by Mack to Jamar Brown. Tried to find some space. And he fell. Doesn't look like he's hurt. But the ball did go out of bounds. Solomon hands it off to LeKay. There, a minute 40 gone here in the second half. LeKay guarded by Fisher. Blows by him, and it's blocked away by Brown. And Hinkle collects the rebound. He finds Fisher. Fisher dumps up to Valley in the corner for 3. Oh, and it goes off the rim. No good. Bouncing ball, and it's picked up by Hinkle. And it's going to be a foul.
Against Hamilton.
And it's going to be Justin Fisher with the foul.
Fisher,
His second team foul, or second personal foul, I apologize. First team foul for the Huskies this half. King takes the inbound. He hands it off to LeKay. Justin Fisher applying some light pressure. Malik Mack now with the ball. He's guarded by Valley. He backs out. He's going to set up a play here. He finds it over to LeKay. Deshaun LeKay hands it over to Mack. Mack still guarded by Valley. Hamilton guarding aggressively. Off the glass once again. No good. Desert Vista just can't seem to score. The bounce pass to Fisher for 3. Off the rim. No good. And it's tipped away by the much taller Iguodaro. Mack going to carry it in. Once again, no good. LeKay for the rebound. And he gets his hand on him. And it's going to be on the Huskies. 5:17 to go here in the third quarter. Jamar Brown with his second personal foul. Last time we covered Huskies, they were taking Brophy at home. Jamar Brown actually fouled out in the third quarter. They really needed him down the stretch, especially when they were within 1. Nonetheless, Deshaun LeKay here to pick up Hamilton or Desert Vista's first points of the half. First shot is up, and it's no good. Usually reliable Decay, missing the free throw there. And John Solomon going to sub out. Coming into the game is Tayon Thompson. Second time checking back in the game. Second shot here for Deshaun Hamilton. And this time it is good. LeKay with 13 points now in the game. the bounce pass. Hinkle off the glass, and that rolled off his hand. And he wasn't able to fully complete the layup. And that's why it bounced high off. It's King, and it goes off the glass, and it's good. Desert Vista back to their strong appliance of pressure. Justin Fisher evades it. Valley for three. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Jamar Brown. Jamar Brown over to Hinkle. Hinkle the jumper from just inside the arc, no good. Rebound by Thompson. Thompson, the long pass over to Mackey. Mackey, King, three, good. And all of a sudden, Desert Vista has extended their lead to three. The long stretch pass, the bounce to Valley, and it's good. Iguodaro was able to get there, but it was just evaded his hand. And Jamar Brown's going to take another foul here. 4:23 to go. That's his third personal, and he's going to get subbed out along with Hinkle. Enter the game for the first time is Jacob Enriquez. And back into the game is Zachary Lewis, the junior forward. Doesn't have any points registered. Thompson takes the inbound from LeKay. LeKay trying for the give and go, was unable to get it, but he eventually got it. He's guarded by Justin Fisher. The lob pass to the much taller Iguodaro. Iguodaro makes a move, cuts in, and that was Omar Knight that got in the way. Third consecutive foul for Hamilton. And it is going to be on Omar Knight. That's his first personal of the contest. Osasere Iguodaro. Shot good. So all of a sudden, Desert Vista just came sprouting out. With back-to-back drives, were they able to cash in. Second attempt now for Iguodaro is good. And Desert Vista back up by 8 now. Zachary Lewis takes the inbound. And he tried to go between the legs of LeCarry, and LeCarry's, or it's going to be Iguodaro who's going to take the foul. That's going to be his first personal of the game. First team foul. Hamilton already with 4. Desert Vista coach talking to the official there. And we will resume play. Desert Vista guarding. Putting on the pressure, the tip pass, and it's intercepted by LeCaire. LeCaire throws it up. Nice move off the rim, no good. And Justin Fisher. And Zachary Lewis took it away from his own teammate. Enriquez, and it's blocked by Iguodaro, but able to take the offensive rebound. Knight trying to evade the double team, and it's picked up by Mackey. Mackey to LeCaire. Oh, that was a nice move. And LeCue's going to take the foul right after. And we're going to get a delay of game, which is going to be a technical. We're going to find out in a minute what exactly that was that drew it. And the first shot up and good. Christian Valley. And the second shot, no good. And we'll have an inbound here. It's going to be Hamilton, Zachary Lewis. Not 100% sure what that delay of game was. I've never seen it in basketball, the lob pass to Fisher. Now I have seen that before. Fisher takes the inbound from Lewis. He's guarded by LeCue. He hands off to Valle, to Enriquez. Enriquez the jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound, the long stretch pass to LeCue. LeCue was able to, no good off the rim, and then that was Thompson with the second try, but that was unable to go through. Lewis to Valle. Valle to Fisher. Fisher dumps it off to Knight. Knight for 3 off the rim, no good. And now Hamilton's starting to become cold here. And a nice play by Mackey, no good. Both teams really have gone into spurts of just no scoring. 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. Desert Vista up 38-29. Fisher dumps it over to Enriquez to Knight. Knight's guarded by Thompson. He's going to drive in. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Iguodare. And once again, he's using that height to his advantage. That's King. Tried the Euro, taken away by Valley. 2-on-2 with Enriquez. He's just going to take it to the basket. And he's going to evade, try and look for some help. Hands off to Lewis. Lewis back to him, and he gets it right back. Lewis, nice move on King. Throws it up there, no good. He gets his own rebound. Bounce pass to Fisher. Fisher gets out of there. 2:14 to go. Hands it over to Knight. Knight guarded by King to Enriquez. Enriquez looking for some help. He finds Lewis. Lewis finds Valley. Hamilton's just kind of giving it back and forth here. Fisher, Valley, 3, good! And a timeout for Hamilton. 1:54 to go. Hamilton staying in the game. That's been the key here. Those big three-pointers, especially by Christian Valley, who now has 12 points in the game. And another important stat, no personal fouls. That's always very important. And I'm going to hand it over to Adults Pantry right after the break. And now a quick word from Adalis.
As I said before, the Huskies are having a real fight tonight, down by 6, but struggling to pass the ball with all that height on the other team. Sometimes their height can't help them from stopping these nice shots from Valley. Moving down the court, we have Wadey up at the top of the ball, guarded by Lewis. Moving down the court swiftly, passes it off to number 21, Mack, who passes it off to Ihudaro. Off to LeCue. Back to Wadey, who goes off to King. To number 12, Habertston. To Ihudaro, who loses the ball because of Lewis. Down the court from Fisher to Knight. Over to Fisher. He's going to pass it back off to Knight. Off to Lewis, who runs through the court. Back off to Fisher. To Valley for the 3, but he misses. Ihudaro passes the ball off to Wadey, who runs down the court into a nice fast break, who keeps the ball.
Foul whistle on the play.
But it's a foul against the
Number 1, Omar.
Huskies.
Personnel 15.
I mean, it doesn't, but I just want to know.
Over at the half court, end of the court, 3-pointers by LeCue. Lewis has the ball off to Knight. Over to Lewis again. Over to Valley, who passes it off to Fisher. Back to Valley, who goes in, but passes it back out to Lewis. To Valley for the 3, and he makes it. Huskies at 35 points with 23 seconds left of the third quarter. Wadey passing the ball off to number 10, LeCue. Keeps the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Fisher, who goes in for the 2 and misses. Andrew King with the ball, passing it off to Wadey. Over to LeCue, who makes the shot at the bell.
By LeCue.
By LeCue.
Lakeview out of Dallas. Big three by LeQ at the end of the quarter. Hit the buzzer beater, and Desert Vista finds themselves by 9. We'll be right back.
Thunderball.
And we are back here in the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Deshaun LeQ. Handoff to Wadey. Wadey guarded by Knight. And LeQ gonna take his time here, staring down Knight. Hands it off to Iguodaro. Iguodaro gonna walk in, and the dunk no good. He's gonna call the travel. Desert Vista fans disagreeing with the call there. Nonetheless, Fisher with the inbound to Knight. Knight takes across half court. It's guarded by King. King stumbled there. He's able to regain his composure to Enriquez. Enriquez looking for help. He finds Valley. Valley's guarded by Harbertson. Lob pass to Valley. Valley recognized that Iguodaro's there. Finds Fisher. Fisher going to walk in. He also saw that Iguodaro was there. Jacob Enriquez for 3. Good! Big 3 by Jacob Enriquez. Keeps Hamilton within distance here. Still down by 6. Wadey. Oh, nice move on Knight. And then he stopped. Dished off to Harbertson. Harbertson walks in. Shots blocked by Valley. Valley lost it. Was able to regain it. Hands it off to Enriquez. Enriquez finds Fisher. Hamilton escapes the press there. Valley to Jamar Brown for 3. Off the rim. No good. He was wide open and all the time in the world. King. On the fast break, he stopped. Taken away by Valley. He didn't see Valley was there. Valley going to take the double team. Tipped. Taken away by the LeQ. LeQ off the glass. No good. And I believe it's going to be a technical for...
Foul on the shot, number
It's going to be a foul on Fisher.
third. The cue to shoot 2.
So what I believe happened there was... there was the foul on Fisher, the shooting foul. And then there was a technical on Jamar Brown for hitting the glass. And he makes both free throws, and he's going to go back.
2 more shots on the technical for slap.
Jamar Brown now has 4 fouls. 1 more and he's done. LeQ. The 3 consecutive field goals now, or free throws. And there's 4th one. And it's going to be Desert Vista's ball following the technical. LeCue with the inbound, and Desert Vista pulls back ahead 10 now. Wadey drives. And it's going to be a foul on Wadey for the offensive foul.
His first 13.
One more night with the inbound. Sorry, there was a disturbance with fans. Nonetheless, we will resume play here. Omar Knight guarded by LeCue. Backs up. Hands it off to Fisher. Fisher drives back to Omar Knight. He tried to three. Saw that Iguodaro was there. Now it's Valle at the top of the key. He's going to hand it off to Enriquez. Enriquez looking for a quick pass. He's going to drive in. The floater off the glass, no good. Tipped by Iguodaro. The nice pass to Fisher. And there's going to be a foul before the shot. Desert Vista.
21. King picks up his fourth team foul. Number 10, Andrew Hinkle checks in for the Huskies.
And Andrew Hinkle in now for Jacob Enriquez. Hamilton needs a quick three-pointer to get themselves back into this game. After the inbound to Jamar Brown, he hands it back to Justin Fisher. Fisher with the layup blocked. And he touched the glass there, no call. And the fans were not happy about that. Not at all. And it's going to be out of bounds, so it's going to be Desert Vista's ball. And this game's just getting out of hand here. Wadey with the inbound finds LeCue. LeCue guarded by Fisher. There, 5:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. LeCue going to drive, dumps it off to King, and it's going to be a foul on Desert Vista. That's 4 consecutive fouls now for the Thunder. Huskies may enter bonus basketball if they keep it up. And like I mentioned earlier, this game is really starting to get out of hand in terms of the crowd noise. Omar Knight with the inbound. Takes a screen from Hinkle. Refs better regain order, or this game's getting about to be really, really ugly. Jamar Brown with the drive off the glass. Nice move. And Hamilton now down by 8. They need some work to catch up. Maybe hope for another cold run for Desert Vista, shooting-wise. And a nice tip by Omar Knight. Keeps it in bounds, but he shoots the deflection. 3 is good, and he's really regretting that now. He had a chance for a steal and really get the momentum going. And it turns, it goes the other way. Desert Vista hits the 50-point plateau. Justin Fisher, the drive, no good. Iguodaro, the pass to Wadey. Wadey, the drive, the Euro, no good. To Jamar Brown, another fast break. Christian Fisher for 3, good! Valley is cooking here. He now has 18. 5 from three-point land. Wadey now carries it across half court. Started quite down. Nice spin move on Knight. Knight able to regain his composure. Hands it off to LeCue. LeCue slowing it down. He's guarded by Fisher. He's going to take the screen from Iguodaro, and the jumper is good. Desert Vista back up by 10. Omar Knight pressed by King. Throws it across to Fisher. Fisher crosses half court. 3:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies need a quick rally here. Valle, the handoff to Fisher. Fisher, nice move. Jamar Brown for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wadey. Wadey bounce pass to LeCue. LeCue to King. King, nice move on Valle. And the dunk by Iguodalo, good. And a technical on Iguodaro. And a delay of game.
Basket counts.
And the basket is good.
Game technical.
And he gets a technical. It's another technical for Desert Vista.
Brown will shoot 2.
First shot by Jamar Brown, no good.
Lewis return.
Zachary Lewis back in the game, and we're not going to take a quick break. Shot is up and good.
Timeout. Hamilton. Full.
And I'm going to hand it off to Dallas Pantry for an update.
Heading back into the fourth quarter, the Huskies saw a swift movement of Jacob Enriquez into the game for a nice three-pointer, but Fisher pulls a technical on number 10, LeCue, who makes all 3 of his free throws. So after that, we see a couple of fouls back and forth between the two teams until we're here with Desert Vista at 55 and the Huskies at 44 points. With 3 minutes and 4 seconds left of the fourth quarter, 6 fouls on Desert Vista and 7 fouls on the Huskies. Both teams are conversing right now with lots of disagreement from the crowd based on the refs' calls throughout the game. But we can see only what happens here based on the next few things that the teams make in the last couple of minutes of the game. Back over to Connor.
Thank you for that update. Both teams come back on the court here. Andrew Hinkle to take the inbound. Once again after the technical. Team that shoots regains possession. Zachary Lewis carries it into the zone. Tries to make a move on Mack, who's now back into the game. Mack didn't fall for it. He's right on Lewis. Lewis hands it off to Fisher. Huskies need a 3 right out now. Zachary Lewis hands it off to Valley. Valley fumbled with it, gets the ball back, gets to Mack. Hinkle hands it off to Lewis. Lewis to Valley. Valley over to Lewis. Lewis guarded by... Oh, and it's going to be a foul. That's foul number 3 now for... Iguodaro. Another important stat is Deshaun LeCay, who has 4 fouls right now. So, once again, that could be a problem. King also with a foul, and Zachary Lewis misses his first shot. And these missed free throws may start to hurt the Huskies in the long run. Just under 2.5 to go. Second shot, good. It took a hop and a half, but nonetheless went in. Wadey finds Iguodaro to Thompson. Right to Iguodaro to Mack. To Iguodaro to Wadey. He's going to calm it down. He's right. Justin Fisher right on him. Tries to make a move. Doesn't evade Fisher. The handoff to Mack as they try to do the double team and they take it away. Jamar Brown at a 2-on-1. Hands it off to Fisher. Fisher lost it. And it's blocked. And he got the foul. Coach wasn't too happy. That was going to be Thompson with the foul.
2 shots.
And these are really important now with 1:56 to go. Christian Valley first shot is up and good. Hamilton within single-digit gap now. Just under 2 minutes ago. The second shot, no good. Gets one more shot because it was a foul on a free 3 attempt. I'm sorry. One last try for Valley. It's good. He now hits 20 points. Has just under 50% of the Huskies scoring this game. Iguodaro guarded by Fisher. He hands it off to Wadey, taking the double team right away.
Timeout.
And Desert Vista calls his timeout with 1:39 to go.
Full timeout.
Coach saw that he was in trouble. He was able to keep possession. And the Huskies make their way back to the court here. And now do the Thunder. Buzzard sounds. We'll continue play. LeCue leading the way with 27 points tonight. My goodness. Way above his PPG average. Iguodare. Hamilton now applying the double pressure.
Foul.
And
10. LeCue.
that's going to be it for LeCue. That's his fifth one, I believe.
Fifth personal foul. He fouls out of the game with 27 points.
And that's crucial for the Huskies because he's their top shooter by a lot, really. And
Harbertson checks in.
and now Caleb Harbertson, the junior 6'2" guard. And because that is now the 9th foul for Desert Vista, Hamilton will shoot 2 at the line. And no good. I apologize. It was 1 for 1. If he had made it, he would have had another one. And he did not. Desert Vista gains possession. And Desert Vista calls quick timeout. 1:24 to go. "30-second timeout." And Iguodaro with the timeout. Hamilton back on the court here. So here we go. 1:24 to go. Desert Vista ball. Hamilton down by 8. They've missed now 4 pretty important free throws that could really have made a difference as Harbertson hands it off to Thompson to Wadey, and Desert Vista going to try and burn out the clock. To Harbertson, throws all the way back to Iguodaro, to Wadey, to Iguodaro, to Harbertson, to Wadey, to Iguodaro, to Thompson. A lot of time being burnt off of, tipped off someone. I believe it was the Desert Vista Thunder. That's what the officials have confirmed. Hamilton ball, 61 seconds to go. Zachary Lewis takes the pass. King just going to let him cross. No issue. Valet. He's now guarded by King. Takes a screen from Heinkel. Heinkel gets the pass, and he missed it, and that might just do it. 48 seconds to go. Desert Vista can just burn out the clock if they can get over half court to Harbertson. Harbertson had the ball tipped, and it was collected by Thompson. And
Foul whistle on the play.
it's going to be a foul on Hinkle. That's his second personal. And Desert Vista head to the line.
Thompson. 1-1.
You can only imagine if they make both of them. This will be the game. And the first one's good. And the second shot, no good. Rebounded by Fisher. 37 seconds to go. Hamilton needs a miracle. The jumper by Fisher, no good. Gets his own rebound. Blocked. Gets it back to Lewis. Lewis to Valley. Valley for three. No good. Rebound by Desert Vista. Hands it off. And this is going to be a breakaway for King. The tip by Heinkel, but he gets it back. Throws it over to Thompson off the glass, and it's good. And that's going to do it. Up by 11 with 10 seconds to go. Justin Fisher trying to get one more. Tipped by Iguodaro. Jamar Brown tried for the rebound. No good. And that's going to do it. Desert Vista wins 58-47. That's now 10 in a row for the 21-2 Thunder. And Hamilton now drops their 4th consecutive game. And Hamilton drops now to 14-7 on the year. And here, final thoughts for Dallas.
Tonight was a really great game, really great players from both teams. We saw really good defense over from Desert Vista, but we saw Jamar Brown and Christian Valle really kept it up for the Huskies tonight. Sadly, they just didn't make it through. Congratulations to Desert Vista for playing really well this evening. And number 10, Desan Lecu, made the most points, 27 on their team tonight, which is really well done to them. And that's really it for this game. Thanks for watching. Back to Connor.
Thank you for that, and we thank you for tuning into this game. Tough luck for the Huskies, but there's always a rebound. They got Perry on the road Tuesday, and then they'll be back here next Friday to take on the Bash Bears at 7 p.m. Thank you all for tuning in. That was my colleague at Dallas Pantry. I'm Connor.